Hey, what's going on, Aquarius? Butch here. I'm going to do your March read. It is a general read, so it may not resonate with everyone. It is for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and your Venus. For all you cross watchers, roles can be reversed. Always feel free to comment down below. Today I'm going to be using the Alice in Wonderland Tarot. And with all that being said, let's get it. Universe, what do we have for Aquarius for March 2023? What's going on for Aquarius? All right, Aquarius. So the first thing I see, Aquarius, I feel like you're going through a transition. I feel like this transition has just begun, or it is going to begin. But I see a lot of big changes, huge changes coming for you. You know, I feel like you've recently walked away from something. You know, I feel like your energy has changed dramatically in the last little bit here. And I feel like you finally have walked away from something that was no longer good to you. You know, I feel like, you know, this could be a past relationship or, you know, just any kind of bad energy that you've been dealing with in the past. I feel like you finally let it go, you know, freeing yourself. And again, we have the Devil card, freeing yourself from that burden. And I feel like with this, it's almost like these changes that are coming, you know, with that release and allowing that to go. You know, I see a huge release in anxiety as well. You know, I feel like letting go of the anxiety, anything that was holding you back, the negative thinking, all that seemed to kind of go with it. And it kind of makes sense now. You know, sometimes we don't want to walk away from something because we're not sure if it's the right move, or, you know, we kind of overthink it sometimes. But I feel like with this, I feel like those new changes, walking away from this is only, you know, you're already seeing the benefits to it. Like I said, the absence of anxiety, you know, your energy, from what I can see, your energy is just skyrocketing. You know, and I feel like it took you, you know, you put in a lot of work to get to this point, but I feel like you did the work, and I feel like you're coming into your own power. You know, feeling very powerful. You know, that feeling is only going to increase over time. You know, I feel like it's been a long time since you had the feeling that you have this power. Like, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Nurturing yourself first and foremost here. I feel like this decision was the best decision for you. Not anybody else, but for you. You know, you're finally nurturing yourself. Finally taking care of yourself. Finally doing what's right for you. And sometimes that can be scary. Sometimes we don't want to do that because we're afraid that we're making a mistake. But, you know, if you're doing what is best for you, I don't feel how that could be a mistake. But along with those big changes, like I said, you put in the work, you walked away, stepping into your power, all these good things, seeing things in a different perspective with that Hangman, you know, the release of anxiety. I mean, I only see big things coming for you here. And another thing that I see is I feel like you're going to have options. You know, I feel like you weren't really aware of all your options, but now that you're seeing things more clearly, now you're, you know, processing things a little bit easier, you're going to see that there is options. Now, this read is more or less about one in particular option that I really think you should keep an eye out for, because I feel like with this person, you know, there is someone new coming in, and I feel like with this person, I feel like it starts off more a friendship. You know, I feel like this person is more there for you. You know, I feel like this person is more sympathetic. You know, this person is someone that you can talk to without judgment. You know, this is someone that is going to be honest with you. And I feel like that establishes you in the beginning with this as a friendship with that Three of Cups. And then we have that Queen of Swords. You know, someone that is honest with you. Someone that's straightforward with you. Someone that doesn't bullshit you. And I feel like it's like a breath of fresh air. Because I feel like in the past, I feel like you dealt, you know, that past energy you were dealing with, I feel like there was a lot of, you know, uncertainty. There's a lot of secrets. There's a lot of things that, you know, it's almost like you felt like it was, you never knew what you could trust. But with this person, I feel like there's almost like an immediate sense of trust. You know, this person is very dependable. You know, this person comes in very balanced. You know, it gives you a, you know, they come in very balanced, like, you know what I mean? And I feel like they had their own shit, but I feel like together, I feel like, you know, it's a very give and take. You know, this is someone that you can communicate with. This is someone that gets you. This is someone that understands you on a level that I feel like most people don't, or most people haven't. You know, you find a certain amount of balance with this person. You know, and sometimes when we're dealing with a past energy, you know, or we've spent our life dealing with certain energies, you know, we're kind of not expecting it. Even though we wanted it, we weren't expecting it. And I feel like with this person coming in, this is why I really want you to pay attention to this person. You know, I feel like this is exactly what you've been waiting for. And sometimes when we fill our past with energies that don't really balance us out, it's almost like a blockade. You know, it's almost like, you know, that ship has been kind of, you know, if you've ever seen a harbor, if you have a bunch of ships in there, you got a bunch of things going on in there, it kind of muddles up the harbor. And that ship that you're waiting for can't come in because, you know, it's being blocked by all these other ships that really had no business being there. You know, just think of it like a traffic jam. And the car that you're waiting for is at the back of it all. I mean, we got to clear that out and make way. And I feel like this is what this new energy, you know, this new forward movement, this new adventure that you're heading into. You know, I see a lot of big things. Like I said, I feel like this is someone, like I said before, this is someone you can bond with. I feel like you're going to bond very quickly with this person. You're going to have a, you know, overwhelming sense of trust with this person. Even though it's not someone that you really know. But I feel like it's almost like you can feel their energy. And sometimes that's another thing too as well. Sometimes when we fill our lives with energies that are bringing us down, or negative energies, you know, you got to think of it as a cup. Say you have a cup in front of you, you can only fill it with so much energy. So if you're filling it with a lot of negative energy, you don't have room for positive energy. But like I said, when this person comes in, you know, very easy to communicate with this person. This person makes you feel very safe in your own skin. This person makes you feel very appreciated, but also you know, there's a lot of non-judgmental energy with this person as well. You know, I feel like they have their history too. I feel like it both led you to this. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like it's very easy to communicate with this person, but it's also, with that World card, it feels like you're exactly where you should be. And that's why I really want you to pay attention to this energy, because I feel like it is exactly where you should be. You know, like I've said before in other reads, that, you know, I feel like we all are heading toward the person we're meant to be with. But anything in the way, you know, sometimes we get in a relationship that's a karmic relationship that really wasn't meant to last. Sometimes they last longer than they should. And it just makes your journey to the right person takes a little bit longer, but you're still on the right path. Now, with this person, like I said, it starts off more in a friendship. You know, I do feel like there is some physical chemistry between you as well, but I feel like the biggest chemistry is that mental chemistry. I feel like you really get each other. I feel like this person makes you laugh. This person, you know, really gives you something to look forward to. You know, with no strings attached. That's the biggest thing here. This person isn't trying to tie you down. This person is going to be there for you, but they're not expecting anything. There's no expectations. And there's a very freeing energy with that. Now, I mean, we have new love. So I don't feel like this is just a friendship. I feel like that's where it begins. But there's a very nurturing energy with this person, but also very passionate. You know, when they believe in something, they're all in. You know, I mean, we have the Queen of Cups, very nurturing, you know, very accepting, very, you know, there's a soft side of this person, is basically what I'm saying here. But also a very fiery side. You know, it's kind of like you're getting the best of both worlds here. And like I said, this person isn't pressuring you. This is no pressure from this person. This person, they see what they want, and they'll stick along, you know, they'll stick around to get what they want. I mean, they're not pushing you. They're not pressuring you. They understand. It's not just a game for them. They're not trying to pretend like there's somebody that they're not. You know, this person truly cares about you. And that's why they're here. They're not here for what they might get from you. They're here for what they can give to you. They're here for you. You know, some people put up with certain things or act a certain way until they get what they want. You know, everything they're doing is pre-planned to get what they want. But that's not what this person's about. And that's why I really think that you should, you know, really look into this person. I feel like you will anyway, but I'm just saying, you know, sometimes when we just get out of something or we just move on from something, we're afraid of moving into something else. But, you know, I feel like this energy has been waiting for you. Like I said, with the whole harbor analogy. And like I said, I mean, this is not all that I see. Like I said, I see new love. You know, I see a lifelong bond with that Two of Cups. And then, like I said, the World card is exactly where you need it to be. And then we have the Lovers card. You know, I feel like this is something much bigger than your first, you know, than first expected. You know, I mean, I said this the other night, and it's one of the quotes I use. I don't know if anybody's ever used this quote before, but it's like an iceberg love, I call it. You know, we know there's something there, but until we get close, we don't really see how big it can really be. But I feel like this is much deeper than just a friendship. And I feel like we're going to see that. And like I said, we have the Chariot, I mean, for movement. But like I said, this person's going to make sure you're good before they make any kind of move. You know, they want to make sure that you're right. They want to make sure that you're in the right place, because this person doesn't want to pressure you. This person doesn't want to make you feel overwhelmed. This person's just here. They're not trying to complicate your life. This person is trying to make it easier. And that's what I mean. They want to reach out and grab you, but they're not going to do that until they know that you're ready, because they genuinely care about you. But once they know you're ready, I mean, they will chase. They will put themselves out there. I mean, this person is a good person. They're genuine, but they're not a saint. They do want something from you, but they want to be with you. They're not looking for a quick fix. You know, they want you to be happy. And I see a lot of happiness coming for you. We have that Nine of Cups, and then we have the Sun card as well. So, I mean, all good things here, Aquarius. But like I said, I feel like with this person, this is not the type, this person coming in, this is not the type of person that's going to overwhelm you. This person's going to be there for you. And that just goes to show how much this person truly does care. You know, they're very emotionally mature, which is good. And they're willing to wait because you're worth it to them. They're willing to wait till you're ready. But they're not going to leave you hanging in the meantime. They're still going to be there for you. They're still going to communicate with you. They're still going to talk to you. I feel like they find it hard sometimes not to tell you exactly how they're feeling, but they know it's best for you not to tell you, not to complicate the situation. But like I said, once you're ready, you'll know. With this person, we have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We have Capricorn with that Devil, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Now, it's not quite a story, but we're gonna keep calling it story time because people seem to like the name. But, you know, that's the thing with people. Is some people do things for us because at the end of the day, it's a benefit to them. We got to stay clear of that, you know. But with this person, I mean, what they're doing is they're making sure that you're exactly where you want to be. They're making sure you're exactly, you know, in a good place, in the right place. Because it's like they got one shot and they're not going to take it till the timing is right. But it's not like they're leaving you to your, you know, they're not going to say, okay, well, you know, deal with your shit. And then when you're ready, come to me. They're not doing that. They're going to be there for you. You know, giving you support. Being a shoulder, being an ear. You know, this person genuinely cares about you. And and the thing that I want you to really understand is it is at a great risk to them. They don't know that at the end of all this, that it's going to be something, or that you're ever going to be together. What they know is that they want you to be happy with them or without them. And that's one thing, that's why I want you to really pay attention to this person. You know, I feel like you got to give this person a real good look, because I feel like this person genuinely cares about you. And it's not too often in life that we find someone that authentically cares, especially so much that they put, you know, they put their feelings aside for yours. You know, like I said, there's a lot of people out there that, you know, pretend like they're your friend. They pretend like they're there for you. But once they realize they ain't getting anything out of it, you can see the smoke flying from behind them. I mean, people like that are a dime a dozen. But people that put your feelings, you know, put you first, you know, that genuinely care about you, you know, it's that diamond in the rough. It's a needle in the haystack. When you find someone like that, you should hear them out. You know, it doesn't mean that, you know, people like that are always going to be, you know, I've had friends that I put myself out there for, and I didn't want to be with them. I just wanted to be friends with them. I just wanted, you know, to help them out. And I just wanted to, you know, get them in a better place, because I knew my energy and their energy matched. Like, I had a friend years ago that, you know, I wanted only the best for her, but I had no intentions. Like, I didn't have any romantic intentions for her. I just seen something that I feel like a lot of people didn't see in her. And I wanted her to be happy. You know, I was an ear for her. I was there for her. And I still am. And we have a bond that I feel like may never be broken. And I just get a kick when people say women and men can't be friends, because that's not true. Anybody that says that doesn't understand it. You know, I think it's a very immature way of thinking. I think it you know, when men say that, well, we can't be friends with women, I think that's toxic masculinity talking. You know, I never looked at her like that. She's a pretty girl, don't get me wrong, but it's like, you know, I always looked at her as like a cousin, or you know what I mean, like someone that I genuinely cared about on a deeper level than romance or sexual. You know what I mean? It's not about that. It's about, I seen something in this person, and I seen that she needed someone, so I stepped up. And she's still my friend, and like I said, you know, she's with somebody and she's happy. And I'm so happy for her, because she deserves it. Some people just need someone else. And I didn't, you know, like I said, I never complicated it with feelings, because I never really felt that way. I just felt her energy, and her energy and mine mixed. And actually, what's funny is she's an Aquarius. But we've been friends for 6-7 years. And I really only want the best for her. You know, she was in a bad situation when I met her, and I tried to help her as much as I could through that. And any part that I can play in helping her get through that is the part that I was willing to play. But like I said, but with this person, they do want something more. But like I said, they're not going to pressure you. They're not going to put anything on you until you give them the all clear. But until then, they will be there for you. So be good. Take care. Stay safe.